Wow, these shots are amazing, man. Crazy cinematic, everything good you want to say. Then this shot, hands up and then pulling out, man, amazing. Distraction effect. I was going to say some naughty stuff, but I stopped. Yeah. And guys, I was just chilling and then a notification on my YouTube. aespa, lemonade, and the word I can't read trailer. Like how do you read this? How do you read this? I don't know how you read it, but I saw it and then it's not an MV, but I watched it. But it is so cinematic. But it's iconic. I love it. And then I was like, man, I have to check this out in front of you, man. Yeah. And today, it is what we are going to do. I don't know how to call this, but it is aespa lemonade. Obviously, this is a trailer. And then, if this is a trailer, when the music video comes out, I'm waiting for my F, man, because this is already blowing my mind. But let us just go. Yeah, let's just go. And then when the music video comes, that is when you will know what to do. And if you don't know me, my name is V and I like and go crazy about anything creative. And every time you see me like this, it's my lucky day. Let us go. aespa lemonade, the word I can't read trailer. We start right now with this amazing effect. I can't explain it to you, but I love it. I love it. The process behind it, the nerdy stuff about it, I love it. I love this final render, and I love everything. And then the sound effects. In my party limit, I love every single thing about this opening shot. Crazy. Like something is forming. And then this shot, iconic, man, iconic, badass, beautiful, amazing. And then to top it off, we start on this almost full shot, and then later we go to a wide side shot. Amazing, man, love it. And then we are going to go on close-ups. Like, what more can you ask for? And then this, then you come to this. Me, that's me going crazy. That's me going insane. You see, she picks her hands up, and then as she is picking her hand up, the camera is doing the same, and then at some point, it just points her hand at the sky, and that is when you know that the camera is going to pull out infinitely. And then as the camera keeps pulling out infinitely, and then comes in this VFX, man. Crazy, amazing, my favorite, this whole sequence, like an introduction to our characters, man. It's really good at the cinematic stories that I don't understand but love either way. Pulling out and then this VFX, man. Blowing up, and then you see that this explosion, debris everywhere, man, typical aespa, and my favorite. And then we get a glitch, and we cut to a set, a real set, a set with blue screens. You see cranes in the background. You see, how do they call this? My English.
This is not acceptable behavior.
First of all, this is good. This is amazing, and it is so unique, man. How often do you see this kind of content? How often do you see this? Because I'm so excited and I love it very much, man. I love behind the scenes. You see, you look in the background, you see, man, it's a real set. And this is so good, man. And I love aespa's, man, creative style, man. aespa is that kind of group that, every year, at least for myself, they are putting out something and I'm loving it. Starting last year, Richmond, that work, amazing. And then 2024, We have Whiplash, amazing, Armageddon, insane, and then you also have Supernova, man. aespa, man. aespa is just iconic, man. And then look at this, so cool. Even in the shot, how do you embrace like the chaos of being dragged around? No steady camera, just chaotic camera. That is how it feels. And then sound effects. You see, like this camera to this director freaking out. How shaky it is. This is so good. And then the broke transition. And then how this guy is saying this is not acceptable behavior. And Jose is like I care, man.
Acceptable behavior.
And then you see the camera work following her around in a chaotic way as possible, like tells us about the situation. Like there isn't a single piece of organization right now. And then I love this broke transition. Comes in through this object, and then you see she comes in, her hair is black, and then when she comes out, you know, first of all, she comes in, her hair is black and she's sort of stressed, but as she comes out, her hair is pink, and then she's relatively calm. So good. And then still you can see all the equipment in the background. Yeah, keep it pretty, keep it candid. How we are following how the camera is following her icon. Love it too. Shaking. Following her, a zoom in, and then say change of angles. Everything is just amazing. Then how it transition to other member of the cat. How it transition to Winter without the cat. She's going very fast, and then at some point we stop. You know. And then we zoom in, and then it's a new generation, man. So good. That's something very outlandish. Yeah, I keep it pretty, keep it candid. Like, do you see how good it looks when our subject is moving, but the camera too is moving? Like, our motion is elevated, and me, I just love it. The camera work all over the place, I love it. So these shots like a side top angle shot, and then we are tracking us slowly with this zoom ins, and then you cut this. All this camera doing it all the way. And then this, you know, these tiny things which go. So the camera are chaotic as this, I love it. Like, look at this. Like, what's going on? Like, they are messing with our mind, man. And I love it. Look at this. These creatures and everything.
Stay where you are.
Then camera. And the camera work again. Then
Cameras up and rolling. Let's see what's real.
You see how the camera is following our members, but in a chaotic way possible. Like, you see just hack the system. I don't know what's happening. You have this monitor.
2, 1.
Then she does something to it, and then all of a sudden a lot of creatures and everything. aespa and their creatures. Then these jump cuts too. You already love them. I get jump cuts. This camera work is crazy, and then Winter using absurd events. That's amazing, love it. Cinematic, always. Say what? So good. I mean, the camera work is all over the place. It is as chaotic as any camera work in the world can be, but I love it. Like, but this detail, I love it very much. You know, this whole sequence. We have Winter with the sword, and then so you just say, is still in shock. Like, I thought we were sisters, man. Then you have Karina running, then as she's running, this is my favorite detail. She's running, and then comes in another subject, like they are learning together, which increases chaos. And then you see that the camera, normally when we are following up subjects, it's like a Steadicam operator trying to follow them as steady as he or she could. But right now it's like if you gave me a camera and then you tell me that that girl, she's running, go after her. This is the equivalent of what's going on, but I love it and it is creative. And then you see still learning this. It's like I don't know if they are digital thing post-production or like zoom is done by the camera operator or like the first assistant camera. I don't know, but still they still zooming when they are running. Chaotic and love it. Zoom in and zoom out. And then this detail, it's confusing, but I love it. They are going out. They go this way, but this one follows something the staircase and then go to the dark. Then as go to the dark, next shot transition from the same darkness to this shot. Carrier is landing on this balcony of this building, but man, right here, I don't believe that this is the same shot. It's a different shot. There's some cheating, but love it and it is flawless. So flawless, man. Why is she freaking out? She goes out. Wow. Again, cinematic, epic on the screen, very bad in real life. What's with aespa and falling on the top of the cars? Remember in Supernova? And then still like the victim here is not our members. The victim are the cars. They are the one breaking. Our members are just fine. But also this shot, this is like a very nice perspective to show like someone falling. We get this camera falling down itself, best perspective. And then chaotic and everything. And then we also get this side shot, like to get a much wider perspective of our girl falling on the top of the vehicle. And then this camera work is saying, wow, like what kind of camera is this? And there is some cheating, man, but it looks good to me. What kind of camera does this movement, man? Insane. And then another forest transition from one member to another. I was talking about this crazy camera work on Karina. And then as we are now too close up of hers, and then we pull out, and then you see this grass. A motorcycle breaks through it. Then it's a new man. Camera work still chaotic as ever. Then this thing, and now it again. Don't know how it's done, but one thing is clear, love it. And then in order to know that someone is legendary, she has people who are walking around holding reflectors for her. She has to shine in the best way possible. The camera work is still bonkers and we love it. And this is so cinematic. It's amazing. What will you do in the music video? I'm already having my mind blown. But I feel like one day in the middle of these videos, I will lose my mind like for real. Like look at this camera work. Like what? Going around our member and then what? But anyway, I just love it. Up, down, and then to our new member with briefcase, which is burning, and then drops it down. And as she drops it down, use that chance to transition to a new member. This is also a reference from that work. There is a shot like this. So good, but still love it, man. And then another forest transition from one member to another. I love when they do this. Go from one member to another. They don't use a cut, they just use a camera movement. Good, amazing, love it, my favorite. Down to our member. Then this is called Adori on the secret track going around. And then the last 40 shots on the camera. Do I even have to say anything, man? You saw what I saw, and if you are not amazed like me, bro, sis, you need help. But here is one thing detail: this sound effect. It is from Armageddon, I swear to God. And I'm not wrong, you know? Look at this. Man, it is the same sound effect. I love it. I feel like this trailer is full of clues from their previous music video. And if it is true, I don't know if I'm correct. I'm not that smart to figure it out, but if it is true, I would be even more mind blown, man. I don't know, tell me what you think. And guys, I think you just saw what I was seeing, and I don't think I have to say a lot about how this trailer was. I know, obviously, in the middle, I might have called it a music video, but it's not, but I only have a few words. The first word, cinematic, iconic, legendary, favorite of mine, and then the last word, in my pocket, man. That's what I have to say. And guys, let me tell you, I'm waiting for the music video. Please, God, help me to do it. I have to do it because obviously I will lose my mind, but still, I will have to try. And guys, until the next time, stay safe. This is V. Peace out.